There are a lot of windows to choose from when it comes time for replacement in your home, and it's not always easy to tell them apart. You need to look closely at the components, ask good questions, and most importantly, have confidence in the contractor installing them. So let's begin today's show with Andy Lindis from Lindis Construction and find out what to look for when selecting new windows for a home. Well, Andy, you know, how many shows have we done about windows? We've done lots of them. And I'm amazed, I swear it's on a weekly basis, how many people still ask me, are vinyl windows good? I mean, really, you know, because they used to have a bad rap 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But we've done countless number of shows touting the virtues of the SeasonGuard windows. And, you know, I thought to myself, let's do that again. Let's just come back and talk about what to look for in a quality vinyl window, but then also the professional installation and its importance.
You said quality vinyl window. Remember, we've talked about the process and how I chose a manufacturer for this particular window. We did what we call the cattle call. And Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, 17 different window manufacturers we met with. My conference room was window sample after window sample after window sample. I heard more window pitches and more gizmos and gadgets out there that guys put on windows that sometimes are nice, but not necessarily something that's going to last a long time. And nothing compared to our SeasonGuard window. The manufacturer we chose to build this one, it's built for our climate and built to last. You see all these jobs. How many times are we on a job that's less than 20 years old? I can guarantee you, you won't see that with this window. I know that 30 years from now, people are still going to be liking and using their windows.
Okay, so if I'm a consumer and my windows, say it's a 20-year-old house, 30-year-old house, they're starting to not function properly, show the signs of wear and tear. How do I know how to go about the process? What should I be looking for when it comes to selecting a window?
Well, just like anything, start with getting your estimates and check the normal places, your Better Business Bureau, your local home builders association, with your friends and family. Do your research with the company online. So one of the things I would ask your window installers, is this all they do or do they do other things? Is this what they specialize in?
Sure.
Because look at the weird stuff we've ran into over the years.
God, it's crazy.
If you're not a guy that's doing this every day, day in, day out, there's a good chance you're not going to have the proper air infiltration or the proper water infiltration management done on the exterior of your window, which is the most important thing. A lot of times we get to people's houses and they think it's their window is drafty. They're just installed wrong. You saw the lack of insulation in here when you pulled these out. Yeah,
it was pretty scary. And what I'm getting out of this is don't start by selecting the window, start by selecting your contractor.
Correct.
And if you're comfortable with your contractor, you can pretty much be assured you're going to get a quality product.
Yes, because as much as I love the SeasonGuard window, there's going to be times when people want to match exactly what they have. Say a rock got thrown through a window or one wall is getting changed and they don't want to change all the other 20 windows in their house.
Sure.
That they want to match those. So there's a lot of really good windows out there. I've done a lot of wood windows with Marvin, a lot of windows with Anderson, a lot of different Pella windows. You and I have been on Pella shows.
Sure.
Tomorrow we're going to look at a fiberglass window installation that we're doing. So there's some really good windows out there. It's picking the right guy to install it where people go wrong. I truly do believe that.
Sure, well, that makes total sense to me. So now let's focus in on some of the features that I should be looking at when I'm talking about this SeasonGuard window. Really, what sets it apart?
When you talk SeasonGuard, first and foremost, you got to talk about the air infiltration. There is not a tighter window built. What sold me on this window, we tried it on a house that we were recently building. It was going to be an Energy Star home. When you do an Energy Star home, you got to do a post test. We came in with the blower doors and everything. We could not get the sliding windows to leak. And sliders are the worst leakers there is. The casements, forget about it. Nothing leaking. Of course, the double hunks performed well too. Best air infiltration rating of any window manufacturer that I've worked with. So first and foremost, really tight window. Then you couple that with all the warranties you get. Basically, this window is bulletproof. It's covered on everything. Lifetime warranty on every aspect. Finish, leaking, installation, any moving parts, seal failure, the glass packs, anything that can go wrong with the window, if it does, you're covered for life.
And you talk about the ultimate peace of mind. There it is, right there. You're not going to have to worry about replacing them in 10 or 20 years.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, We make sure that our warranties are bulletproof, and when something does go wrong, because in our industry, as much as you want to say that it's not an if, manufacturers all have different things go wrong. How fast is that warranty claim going to be handled? And it better be handled fast if you're working with me. And how little out-of-pocket expenses can we give the homeowners? And the way we have it work, it's zero out-of-pocket expenses on any warranty claims for the homeowners, and it gets moved to top priority. If the window manufacturers are 7 weeks out by the time you order the windows to get it, it doesn't matter. If it's a warranty claim, I'm going to have that part within a week or two.
Wow, doesn't get any better than that. And you know, as important as the window is itself, installation is of the utmost importance. And I talked to Jim, one of the installers. He loves installing these windows.
Yeah.
And I asked him, you know, just in his opinion, I was just curious, what does he think sets this window apart? And he says, you know, one thing I notice time and time again is when I'm pulling out old vinyl windows is they're not insulated. Not the insulation around the install, but the jambs themselves. Everything around here is thoroughly insulated. He said, that's incredible.
25 years ago, the vinyl manufacturer was like, it's the dead air space. It's all going to be dead air in there and not going to be any transfer.
Sure.
Well, you go through with a blower door and an infrared gun and you're taking the temperatures of those windows, and say it's 20 degrees outside. You go to the frame of the window and it's 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe if we put insulation in here, the same insulation that's in a freezer door.
Sure.
You know, you touch a freezer door, it's cold inside that freezer, but that freezer door is never cold. Same insulation that goes into the frames. That's huge. The R value and how it performs in the wintertime, having that all working just like the wall does is important.
Yeah, it's funny. You said dead airspace. Sure, there's plenty of dead airspace. Just happens to be very cold.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Another thing Jim mentioned is he said that they're filthy to work with, pulling out old windows. And I said, filthy? Why is that? And he goes, because they get all chalky. And so the finish itself, has that improved on your SeasonGuard windows?
It all comes down to the quality of the vinyl and the quality of the materials that they're using that go into it. If it's a lot of recycled material, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have things that chalk, things that warp. I mean, how windows stop operating, all of a sudden you can't lift the double hung up anymore, it gets stuck there. So everything's starting to warp and fade. You won't have that happen again. A warranty covering every aspect of that is lifetime for you and the next person who owns your home. You're 100% covered. That happens, you won't be paying this. This house is less than 20 years old. They're paying us to put windows in here. If they had installed mine at the beginning, they would be paying no one. It'd be done for free.
Yeah, well, you know, if I'm in the market for new windows, I'm for sure looking no further than your company. I'm anxious to get into the installation process. Let's do that next.
All right.
Stay tuned. We'll continue with our project next, here on today's Home Remodeler.